Friend of mine, been helping me out a lot. From the West Side, Ken. West Side Ken.
All right, this is a great crowd, man. Bigger than the group I was in front of last week. That was just 12 people. Well, 14 if you count the judge and the bailiff. And I got to tell you, before we go any further, I know what you guys are thinking. This guy looks like if you could buy Drew Carey on Temu. I love Temu. That's where my shirt, my shoes came from. Straight from China, right? Without the tariffs right now. God bless the little 8-year-old Asian hands that sewed these for me. Oh, this one's for you, Jimmy. ZYXWVUTSRQPONMLKJIGFEDCBA. That was right. You recorded it. Play it backwards. It's right.
I was taking a picture.
So, did you guys hear about these otters that escaped from the zoo a couple weeks ago? Last weekend, a couple of otters escaped from the zoo. And they caught one right away, and the other one somehow got into the lion's cage. So the assistant zookeeper, Juan Castro, jumped into the cage to try and save the otter. Well, they had to call in the rescue team because they couldn't save both of them. They had to save Juan or the otter. That's just the beginning, folks. It's just the beginning. So, I didn't leave my notes.
You should.
Oh, getting pulled over, Jimmy. I never had an OVI. I've only been pulled over 3 times in my entire life. And once was actually on the way here in Parma Heights. Speeding, 37 in the 25, not bad. I don't condone speeding at all. The only time you should be allowed to speed in the school zone, hear me out, if you're a middle-aged guy in a white panel van, you just go right through that school zone, don't slow down. Parents will be calling on you. Oh man, I just got back from Cozumel a couple weeks ago. Went to Mexico. Getting ready to go, packing my stuff. Got my hair cut, got my beard trimmed. That cost me $50. And then I had my chest waxed. That cost me $80. That was a huge ripoff. That's a grenade joke, man. It's going to take a second to land for some people. You know what? I'm looking around. I kind of feel like an extra in a Tyler Perry movie. Oh, man. Well, I really did get pulled over on the way here, but he let me go. But last week, when the second time I got pulled over, he asked me where I was going. I was going to a show, and I said, I'm trying to go to make some people laugh, which apparently wasn't going to work. So I'm trying to make some people laugh, so I'm kind of running late. He said, have you been drinking tonight? And I said, no, I haven't been drinking. And he said, well, your eyes are kind of bloodshot. It looks like you've been drinking. And I said, officer, your eyes are kind of glazed. It looks like you've been eating donuts. So there I was on the side of the road. No, he said, you sure you haven't been drinking? You're not drunk? And I said, no, but catch me in 3 hours going the other way and you'll probably catch me then. But I've been drinking twisted teas all night. That don't do anything. Trying to get drunk on twisted teas like trying to get high by smoking banana peels or licking a toad. So, I'm a security guard by trade. I got a couple guys from work that showed up for me here to support me. It's kind of weird seeing other people from work outside of work. It's like the first time you saw your high school teacher in the bar.
Yeah.
Even worse when you were trying to pick her up. You missed my best joke, my man.
I'll be here to close it.
All right. Oh man. Can't believe I do this. I hardly ever take notes. Oh yeah. I don't think anybody said give it up for our bartenders. Let's give it up for the bartenders tonight. They're doing a great job, you know. Make sure you tip them well. I always thought it'd be really cool to be a bartender, especially after that movie came out, that Tom Cruise movie years ago called Cocktail. Y'all remember that movie?
Yeah.
I thought Hollywood really missed a opportunity when they didn't name that movie Whiskey Business. And talking about moms, Jimmy, you know, I know my mom's somewhere up there looking down on me. Oh, she ain't dead. She's just very condescending and lives up north. So like I said, I'm a security guard by trade. I've been doing it for a long time. Doesn't get a lot of respect. That Paul Blart really messed it up for a lot of people. But I've had a lot of jobs. Right now, I work in a toy factory. I did make 6 figures last year, 4 G.I. Joes and 2 Barbies. Before that, I worked at Pfizer in the Viagra department and got fired for sampling the merchandise. There was even a big sign on the wall that said, "Don't steal, work smarter, not harder." Worked in a garbage dump, Kimball Recycling for a while. It was only $14 an hour, but it was all you could eat. And I furnished my house for free. I had a lot of jobs, man, a lot of jobs. I've worked at over 40 different jobs in my life. But I feel like I'm destined for something bigger and better than just being a security guard in a toy factory. Like, there's certain things, I thought maybe it'd be fun to work at the Olive Garden, you know. I don't know why, I liked the Olive Garden. It looked like it'd be a fun place to work. So I went down there and I couldn't pass the test. So I got really, really frustrated and I grabbed a colander and yelled through it and strained my voice. When I was walking out, there was a kitchen whisk laying on the countertop, and I didn't have one at home, so I was mad at them for not hiring me, so I just grabbed it because that was definitely a whisk worth taking. Who remembers photomats? Everybody up here remembers photomats? I thought it'd be fun to reopen one of them just for nostalgia's sake, but nothing ever developed with that. What else did I do? I started writing a book about bankruptcy. I never made it to chapter 11. Yeah, so, had some friends that worked at the Food Network. I tried to pitch a couple shows to them. And one of them was about an Asian single father that cooked in specifically Asian cookware. It would have been called The Walking Dad. Had another one about a Louisiana shrimping family called Prawn Stars. Yeah, that's the worst one of the bunch, folks. Oh man, so I had, when we went to Cozumel, I had all these people DMing me, asking me to bring them stuff back, you know, duty-free stuff, cigarettes, real cheap, liquor, cologne. Somebody asked me to bring them back some cologne, so I bought a box of cologne at the duty-free shop. It was in Mexico. I thought it said Polo, but it actually said Pollo, and now I smell like chicken. So, all right, man. I've had a good time. I guess it's time to go back to being a security guard.
West Side Ken.